Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards, and I am delighted that my voice is almost back to normal, almost there. It's still a little off. Still have a little bit of a cough too, but I'm getting there. It definitely feels a little more normal every day, and pretty excited about that because I've sounded quite weird for the last week or so, as I'm sure you guys can attest. How you guys doing? I hope you had a great weekend and enjoyed all of the football on yesterday. I did not watch any of it. I've not seen any of Sunday's games, so if you leave a comment, please don't reference any of the games from yesterday, because it's going to be 2 or 3 days before I get to watch all of the games that I want to see. Take care of the kids on the weekend, and my wife's away. She's away on a business trip this week, so I'm doing double duty for both parents, which she goes away, my wife goes away, I guess, about once a month or so I'm kind of used to it at this point, but it is still, it's a lot, as I'm sure some of you other parents can relate to. So it's mail day. Every Monday we do a mail day episode, and as you can see, we've got a box, which is strange, and the box is from overseas, actually. This came from, I think it came from Sweden. It says Swiss Post, so I think it must have came from Sweden by way of the UK. It's got all kinds of stickers on here. There's one on the side, there's one underneath of it. I mean, it's got all kinds of custom stuff on here, and then a couple of padded mailers, and I think I know what's in the box. I think it's just one card is in this whole box, I think, unless I don't know, unless I have ordered something from overseas and forgotten about it, which I don't think would be the case. So I think just one card is in this big box, so I'm not really sure what the deal was with that. And then one card each is in these padded mailers. And I wanted to answer a question. I don't get a lot of questions from you guys, but every now and then, you know, several people will ask the same question, and I do like to answer your questions when you ask them. And the question that I've been getting over the last month and a half or so, whenever I do mail day, it seems like several people have asked, do I show everything on the channel that I buy, all the things that I buy online? Do I show them all? And the answer to that is that I don't, actually. I do not show all of them. In some cases, you know, I'll get things online that aren't really hobby related, and so I don't show those. That's, you know, like I bought a 4 terabyte external drive, you know, last week, and that was delivered a couple days ago from Amazon. I really needed to consolidate all the various external drives that we've accumulated over the years, and they had a good sale on that. So, you know, I'm not going to show that on the channel. I think that would be boring. I periodically will buy like books and toys online, you know, for my kids or for myself. And most of that stuff is not very interesting either. Every now and then I will buy cards online and not show them on the channel, not because I'm trying to, like, you know, have mystery cards or anything like that. It's just, you know, I'll buy, you know, a lot of cards, and I'll get it, and there'll be 2 cards I want out of it, and then the rest of them, you know, will go out in a box or something. And so I don't think it's worth necessarily showing that stuff on the channel. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Anything that you guys send me, anything that I receive from people who watch this channel, from you awesome people, I always open that on the channel. That is the most exciting mail that I get, and I am delighted by everything that you guys send. You are the best subscribers in the world. I know I say that a lot, but it's worth repeating because it is true. You guys are just wonderful, wonderful people, and so anytime that any of you send me anything, no matter what it is, I always show that on the channel. And I don't know, I was thinking about this question, and I was trying to, you know, answer it in a way that would be more interesting to people or whatever, and the only thing I could come up with, like, that I buy and you might be interested in that I don't show on the channel, I go thrifting a lot. There are a couple of thrift stores in town, and they're both pretty good. And I do go thrifting probably once a week, and I usually come back with a bag full of stuff. And I went last week, I think it was Thursday, maybe Wednesday or Thursday, and I did find like a bag full of stuff. But I don't know that you would, like, I'll show you a few things that I got. I don't think you're going to be all that excited about it. Like, I got a book at the thrift store, this one, which is one I've been wanting to read for a while. This has been out for many years, and Lauren Esselman is a really good mystery writer, and this is one that I'd heard about, and I was delighted to find it there for like $1, and so I got that. I got some toys for my kids and some books for my kids too, but they have all vanished at this point. The kids have absconded with those, so I don't actually have those around to show you. There's one that I actually have not given my son yet, and it is this, I'm actually not sure. My son would be aghast that I don't know which dinosaur this is, because he, is telling me about dinosaurs constantly. My son went through a real dinosaur kick for a while, and then he just no dinosaurs for like 6 months. Now all of a sudden he's back into dinosaurs. So I saw this. It's a dinosaur on wheels, and actually rolls pretty well. I mean, that's a pretty good, I tried it out in the store. It's also one of those motorized things where if you pull it back, it goes forward. I'm not doing a good job with it, but there, you can kind of get a sense. There it goes. And it zips along really nicely, actually. It really, and this was like 50 cents, so I couldn't pass that up. I'll put him in the background by that Ellie Dela Cruz card from Eric that I like so much. And then I found these, which I think are pretty cool, actually. They're these little mini buildings, and they were all in a bag together. There are 3 of them. Let's see if I can get these in focus for you. And the whole bag was $1, and so I decided to get these. This is a castle, as you can see, and it's pretty neat. And then this one is just looks like an old Tudor house, something like that. And then the last one is another sort of old style house. This looks like it's made of stone, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, and they're hollow underneath of there. But anyway, I picked those up. They feel like they're made out of plaster or something like that, and they were only $1. And my wife this one's missing part of the chimney, but it just looks more authentic to me. You probably can see it there, but I like it that way. My wife kind of likes miniature houses and things like that, so I picked these up surreptitiously. She doesn't know I have them, and since she's away, I think I'm gonna plant these in her home office somewhere for her to find when she's least expecting it. I'll plant them around there. If I can find a little dragon to put on top, I think I have a really small dragon that I could probably put on top of the battlement here at the castle, and see if I can do that. So that's kind of stuff I picked up at the thrift store. Oh, there was one other, where is that? Over here. There was one other item I picked up. It was a really nice flannel shirt. This flannel shirt, I tossed this in here to show you. It's a beautiful flannel shirt. It's really thick, like it's extremely well made and really thick, and it was $7, and that's a good deal for a really nicely made shirt. It's a Van shirt, which is a really good brand, and it was $7. As you can see, I'm not taking the tag off of it. And the thing about this shirt that I did not realize, and I brought it home and I immediately put it on to see if it would fit, and it's a pretty tight fit, but it does fit, and it is very comfortable, so I'm probably going to keep it. But I discovered, as I was wearing it, after about like 2 or 3 hours, I discovered this and did not know this about the shirt. It has pockets down here in the front of the shirt, like you would have in a hoodie or something. There are pockets on both sides of it, and I didn't know that. I just, kind of my hand brushed against one, and I was like, what is that? And so I had to look this up, and apparently Vans makes these things that they call shackets, which are shirt jackets, and I don't know about that. I mean, it's still a nice shirt, and I still feel inclined to wear it, but I don't know if I want to wear something called a shacket. I have a weird, it just doesn't suit me. There's something about that. I'm not young enough and trendy enough to be walking around wearing a shacket, is what I'm saying. You guys let me know in the comments if you think that I am a shacket wearer. I would really like your opinion on that. And let me know as well if you want to see stuff that I pick up at the thrift store on mail day too. I'd be happy to show it to you if you're at all interested in that. I can imagine that most of you have fast forwarded to the point now where I'm ready to actually open some of this stuff. But if you're interested in seeing the stuff I get at the thrift store, I usually go once a week, and I would be happy to show it to you. So just let me know, and I'll do that for you. I'm going to cut into this. This is I'm pretty sure I know what is in each of these. This is a non-sport card, and if you have watched previous making sure that there's no invoice or anything in here with my name all over it. If you've watched previous episodes of Mail Day, you've noticed that I am starting to collect wooden Marvel anime cards. They're called Woodblock Echo is the name of the insert. And I'll show you this one. This is one that I picked up a couple of weeks ago, and I was pretty delighted about. You can't really get a sense for how cool these cards are when they're in the case, actually. So I'm going to take this one out, and it's wood. I mean, you can hear it. It is real wood, and that's Jean Grey or Phoenix, or maybe even Dark Phoenix. I think it's just regular Phoenix. And you can kind of see this is sort of, see if I can get this so you can see it. It's etched into the surface there. I think you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And it's just really, they're really beautiful. They did such a wonderful job. The art is based on art by Peach Momoko, who is a really talented and very well-liked comic book artist. And there's the back, different carving on the back there, and of course the words are all carved in there too. And it's a real piece of wood. It's really neat. I mean, I'm pretty fond of that. I'm gonna put that back here. You know what I need? What do I need? I need a card stand to put that on, and fortunately I have some, thanks to my friend Rob and his son Ryan at Bucks in 6. And there we go, Jean Grey back there on the card stand. And I'm going to save this one to last. Actually, this is not one of those Marvel Anime wooden cards. I believe this is, so I'm going to get into this next and do that. This is a baseball card, and it's one that I think you're going to be pretty excited about and be very into. So we'll get out Mr. Kershaw to get into this box and get at this, what I'm pretty sure is, this is probably a better angle to get at it. I'm pretty sure is a single card that was put in here, and see if we can do this without taking off several of my digits in the process. Let's see, this way I think is better. There we go. All right, put that back there, get into this. Again, I'm going to be checking to see that there is not some invoice. Good heavens. Wow, they really padded that. I mean, that is all that's in there is one card. And there is an invoice, so I'm going to take off the bubble wrap and then, oh no, there's not, I'm not sure. They put it in another padded mailer is what they did. Wow, this is, you would think I just bought a 52 mantle or something by the way that they packed this thing, and that is obviously not the case. I wish that maybe they put one in here and I just don't know about it, but I don't think that's what we're going to find waiting for us in here. It should be another wooden Marvel Anime card that I thought was a good one. Or, you know, I like these because I think that they're nice art. And that is what is in here. I'll get this out of the various plastic holders and whatnot that they have it in. Put that over there. And there's the card. It is Scarlet Witch. Get that out of there so you can see it better. There we are. And so that's the card there. It is not in focus. Get that in focus for us. There we are. So that's a really nice card of Scarlet Witch there. I like that one a lot. Again, you can see that it is etched and sort of cut into the surface of that wood. Oh, this keeps going out of focus. I apologize for that. There we go. And of course the back has a different illustration on it as well. Scarlet Witch. And just really, I think it's quite unusual. I know there have been wooden trading cards before, but I think it's quite unusual that they come out looking good. I think in the past the ones that I've seen have they've looked sort of clumsy and not that great, but I think in this case they came out looking really well, and I'm pretty delighted about starting to collect these. There are quite a lot of heroes. I get the red one for Scarlet Witch, of course, got to do that. Thanks again to Ryan for making those for me on his 3D printer. There are a lot of different heroes that they gave the wooden card treatment to, and just kind of, you know, buying the ones that I think I like the art the most for. I have a feeling that these are going to be pretty hard to get in future years, and that people are going to kind of catch on to these and really want to get them. So anyway, that's what that is. This is a baseball card. We finally get to this. I know some of you probably have fast-forwarded to this point because you have no interest in all of the other junk that I have shown thus far. It's not junk to me, and I guess that's what matters. All right, so there we go. And this is a mem card of a Hall of Famer, and I am delighted to get one. I've been wanting a mem card of this player for a while, and I'm pretty pumped about having gotten this one. Well, this is in several different bags here. Get this out of there, and then that there. There it is. All right, Satchel Page, and that is a card numbered to 10, and that is a piece of his Cleveland Indians uniform. And again, that is one that I did not have a mem card of Satchel Page and really have wanted one for quite a while, and this came up on auction and I couldn't resist, and put that in a different case. I don't really like screw down cases at all, but I'll put that in a one touch maybe. And then looks like they stuck the, I don't know why that would be in there. It looks like they stuck the plastic sleeve or the penny sleeve or whatever that they must have had this in, just sort of in the back of the case. But in any event, that is a beauty, and I'm quite thrilled with that. I'm sure I'll be even happier with it once I get it out of this sort of scratched up case. But the card itself, you know, in the pictures of it online, the card itself looked in fantastic shape. The corners, the edges, all of that good stuff looked just flawless, and so that made me go for it. It was also a 1 out of 10, which hard to pass that up. So pretty happy about that. That also has a wooden background too, so it's all thematic. It all sort of goes together in its own way. Get another Ryan's awesome card holders here and put that in there, and that is the along with the dinosaur, of course. That is the treasure that I have unearthed for you today. There you go. I hope you guys are doing great, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please hit the like button if you did. It really helps out the channel a lot, and I certainly appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow opening something that isn't this stuff. I think I've got a couple of blasters that I'm going to choose from. Not sure which one I'm going to open tomorrow, but it'll be a blaster of something fun and enjoyable to get into. I look forward to seeing you back here then. Hope the rest of your Monday goes really, really well, and I will see you back here soon. As always, happy collecting.